may I help you?
I'm here to see Mac Lewis.
We don't realize as addicts what we do to our family members, the people we drag down this road with us in this disease.
In my addiction, I had no relationship with anybody but my drugs.
As an addict, somehow we feel like as soon as we stop using, we want all these accolades, or we want someone to say, good job, you're not using. But sometimes we forget about all the hell we've caused them for so long.
During our use, we often hurt the people we care about, and this damage doesn't go away overnight. Involving those closest to us in the treatment process allows us to repair these relationships and improve our chances of success. Many programs offer family therapy, couples counseling, and family education groups like the one featured here.
So a common thing that family members often ask is, why can't you just stop? You know, they say things like, you must love the drugs more than you love us. You know, it's causing so many problems for you, for us, for your children. You know, why not just stop? And one of the reasons that they can't stop is what we now know from the science, is that prolonged drug use changes the brain in fundamental and long-lasting ways.
That almost sounds to me like an excuse. What is that, like a free pass so he can relapse and it's okay?
No, actually, it's the opposite of that. Coming to treatment here, going to your community meetings, your 12-step meetings, learning the skills and tools that help you stay sober actually gives you more responsibility to manage your condition. Unfortunately, there is no cure for addiction. It is a chronic condition. But if you don't use, you may never have a symptom if you apply the skills. It's very similar to other conditions that we're very comfortable in working with in our culture, like diabetes or asthma or hypertension. Those are not curable. They're chronic conditions which are often quite well managed with no symptoms.
When my parents attended the family ed and treatment, I think it helped them to understand what I was experiencing and why I did some of the things I did. And it helped them to be more open to me and more interested in how they can help.
Julia, what are your expectations of Carlos?
Well, I know how hard Carlos works. But I don't think he knows how hard I work.
This process of trust takes time to rebuild. A person can't will themselves to trust. But I guarantee you, the longer you stay sober, the more your families begin to trust you again. I'm wondering if any of the family members here would like to talk about the trust issue from their perspective. Gretchen.
Yes. With my daughter Michelle here, the trust is not back yet 100%. A good example is when she does not come home when she's supposed to, and I start thinking that she's using again.
So when she's late and she doesn't call, it reminds you, it triggers you to think of the old times because of all the past history.
That's very true, yes.
Like to talk about that from your perspective, Michelle?
When my mom questioned me about coming home late, I immediately got defensive. It made me feel like she was accusing me of relapsing or using, and that wasn't the case. I was just out with some friends having fun, and I had forgot to call. When I thought about it, I realized that she was just questioning me because she was concerned and she cared, and then I understood why.
I think the toughest things in recovery are dealing with family, repairing those bridges, going back and looking at what you've done or what they've done and dealing with those feelings that you've ran from for so many years.
No.
What?
Precise.
Precise, yes.
1, 2, boom, like that.
1, 2, boom. Very nice. Show off. Oh.
I don't have all the trust right there, but I'm working on it. It's coming slowly but sure, and I like it.
I have a better relationship with my kids. They're rooting for me, you know? And as long as I have them on my side, I know that I can make it.